All right, Arshi. So I think everybody who's online right now, they already know you, but I see that there are some new faces here as well. So why don't you
Mhm.
just go ahead and introduce yourself and let people know a little bit
Mhm.
about yourself and what it is that you do?
Okay, so to the people who don't know me, I am Arshi, and I am the Director of Marketing and Public Relation in Indian Training Company. And my work is to interact with new clients and get new business to the company. I am also a mother of two beautiful kids.
I would definitely vouch for what you said that your kids are amazing and they're absolutely beautiful. I've met them so many times, and every time
Yeah.
we interact, I become a fan of them. Actually, you and I we've known each other for more than 10 years now. In fact, more than 12 years
12,
now.
yes, more than 12 years now. Yes.
And back then, we never thought that we would be working together someday. I mean, we were working
No,
together at that point of time,
but for someone
but
else.
yes, but we never thought that we would be leaders in an organization and we would be working together as part of a leadership team.
Yeah.
Um, and since the time you've joined Indian Training Company, it's been excellent. We are you're always coming up with the new and innovative
Yeah.
ways to take the brand forward, take the brand name forward.
Yes.
But in the last 6 or 7 months, especially since the time we got hit big by the COVID-19 pandemic.
COVID.
I
Yes.
want you to share what are some of the biggest challenges that you faced, and what are some of the steps that you took to drive us away from those dangers.
That's a good question. um, the impact of COVID-19 on business and corporate learning and development is too great to be ignored. Consumer behavior and spending changed rapidly due to lockdowns and restrictions. Businesses are trying to stay afloat by launching new products, services, reaching out to customers, and reconfiguring modes of operations. One of the biggest challenges for me was to run marketing when we had to close the tab on our marketing budget.
Yeah,
Another challenge was that we had to postpone and eventually cancel all of your speaking engagements.
yeah,
We have rescheduled some of them for 2021, but most of them just got sucked into a black hole. But on
yeah.
the bright side, we have made two new associations. I remember the discussion that I had with you about taking this opportunity and turning it into our favor. You know, as they say, in every adversity lies opportunity. And
Right.
I'm glad we were able to connect with people from Unibi in Indonesia and IIT Bombay, both extremely prestigious institutions.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely correct. And I'm just cutting you in between, but um, you're very right in saying that in every adversity lies opportunity. And I think this COVID-19 pandemic, although I would, just as a prelude to what I'm about to say, I must also admit that we had two big fat clients at the beginning of this year, and we were about to carry forward with the organization development intervention that we were doing for them. But then
Yeah.
when suddenly the COVID-19 pandemic hit us, and it hit us like, Mike Tyson hits his opponents, and we were lying flat on the ground.
Yeah.
Um, and this actually came to us as a blessing in disguise, because I started looking out for new business avenues. You started looking out for new clients, and in the discussions that we had, we eventually figured that going along the way of web-based training is the best bet. It is the best option. So, and of course, getting Unibi on board and getting IIT Bombay on board was excellent. I think, this was a miracle that happened.
Yeah.
And as a growing business, as a young business, which is still learning to spread its wings, I would say that this was success for us,
Yeah.
and we were both happy because we found it as a good stepping stone towards success.
Yes.
Now, since we're on the topic of success, let me ask you, what
Mm-hmm.
do you think is success? And I'm asking this question both on a personal and professional level. What do you think
Okay.
is success?
See, Sayed, I'm not going to drop fake cliches here. I'm not going to say stuff like being remembered forever is success, or I'll consider myself successful if my kid become the president.
Yeah,
I'm a simple person, and to me, success is knowing that what you are doing is helping you and others lead a better, happier life. Others could be my client, my kids, my family, anyone. And if I give you a personal example, like my daughter Myra, I would like to see her becoming a doctor, a pilot, or an astronaut because she's a very intelligent girl. But if she would like to be a musician, or if she would like to be a painter because she's very creative, or if she, would like to join a fashion industry or become a model, I have no objections because whatever makes her happy will make me happy. And I think
yeah,
this is true success. What makes you happy?
right.
What do
I
you think?
completely agree. I completely agree. And, a long time back, someone asked me this question. Someone asked me that what is success for me? And, I was a kid back then, and I said, for me, success would be to have a really big house and to have uh, some luxury sports cars like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, and
Yeah.
I'm zooming in on them, and I'm wearing a Rolex watch maybe, or I don't know. I mean, the way kids think and the way Instagram sells success to us.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
think that till the time we're not sipping bubbly champagne on a yacht, we're not
Actually
successful.
successful. Yes.
So, the meaning of success changes when you grow up, and I think as I'm growing up, every day I'm becoming more aware of myself. I'm becoming more intelligent. I'm becoming, it's not bad to say that I'm maturing day by day, and I'm learning that success is not a luxury yacht, or it's not bubbly champagne, or it's not a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a big house. Success is truly, as what you said, it's about helping others lead a better and a happier life.
Happier life. Yes, exactly.
And I think that's what my personal motto is as well. I want people to prosper, and I want them to keep happiness at the core of all that they do.
Yes.
And this is something we try and do at Indian Training Company as well. This is one of
Yes.
our core ideas. We want organizations and people to succeed, but we never want them to let go of happiness as one of their core traits.
Yes.
And happiness, of course, is it's not easy. Just like success, happiness is also not easy. Uh, you need a big strategy. You need a way forward. You need to have uh, figured out goals if you're planning to become successful, or if you're planning to move on towards happiness.
Yes.
So let's talk about strategy here for a moment.
Okay.
Uh, what do you think is a good marketing strategy? Since you're the expert on marketing and public relations, what do you
Uh
think is a
huh.
good marketing strategy for growing brands like us, like Indian Training Company, in the times to come?
Um, Sayed, see, I think there is limited certainty about the immediate economic future in emerging markets. The recovery, when it comes, will likely proceed at different speeds in different places.
Yeah,
Responding quickly to unique and unusual market demands, building momentum early through quick wins, and demonstrating early success will be critical for sustained performance. The
yeah,
crisis is forcing companies to make structural changes in their go to market plans,
Mhm.
We must therefore become more effective in how we respond to evolving consumer and customer needs, in navigating the competitive landscape, and in controlling the cost of doing business.
Mhm.
An agile organization that can innovate and adapt digitally will be the ones that shape the new reality.
I agree.
Therefore, for growing brands like us, to move to digital, continue the learning and development of their people, and take utmost care of their clients, consumer, and customers. Yeah, what do you think about it?
I completely agree, and I think you brought forward some great points. Like we need to become effective on how we respond to evolving consumer and customer needs because
Yeah.
you know Professor Tarun Khanna at Harvard Business School, he talks about institutional voids, and he says that institutional voids are the lack of intermediaries between people and the services that they need. And I think
Mm-hmm.
in this time, in the times of COVID-19,
Mm-hmm.
we were able to see the lack of these kind of intermediaries, and we were able to identify a lot of institutional voids. So,
Yes.
just like you said that we need to respond to evolving consumer and customer needs, you're
Yes.
absolutely right because with the passing time, there comes new and varied needs of the market. And if
Exactly.
entrepreneurs are not able to respond to those needs correctly in time and ingenious ways, entrepreneurs are not just going to lose business; they're also going to lose a lot of present and future customers.
Yes.
And I was talking to someone on Instagram earlier, and I was telling them that today's entrepreneurship is less about sales and more about service.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not able to provide exceptional service to our people, we're
Mm-hmm.
not really able to maintain or sustain the business that we're doing. So your points are absolutely valid, and I think this is the best way to move forward. Just keep providing great service to the people that we're
Yes.
dealing with. Not be selfish. Not keep asking for money all the time. Money will
Yes.
eventually come in, but what matters most
Money will
is
follow, of course.
absolutely, money will follow. But what matters most is the kind of service that we are giving out to people.
Yes. Yes. It's
Physio Global is asking a question. Do you think companies will put more focus on mental well-being of employees now in post-COVID era? So I have been an advocate of mental health, and I believe
yeah.
that uh, people should focus on mental health because I once wrote on a post that I posted on Facebook. I wrote that people post their gym selfies, but nobody posts their selfies when they're coming out of a psychologist's office because we're somehow ashamed of going to the psychologist or a psychiatrist,
Yes.
but
Yes.
we're very proud of going to the gym. So
Yes.
we need to break these stereotypes. We need to break the idea that taking care of our body is something which is acceptable, but taking care of our mind is
Mind is not
inacceptable.
acceptable. Yes. It's nothing should
So
to be
yes,
ashamed of.
nothing at all. So to answer Physio Global's question, I think yes, companies will throw focus on the mental well-being of their employees, and if they are not doing, they should.
They should.
Organizations like Gojek in Indonesia are all, they're already taking care of the mental health of their people. In fact, Gojek has got a whole Instagram page dedicated
Yes.
to maintaining mental health of their employees. So I believe that more organizations should emulate what the leaders are doing and slowly but steadily change this landscape and bring more positivity into the area of mental health and well-being.
Yes.
All right, on that note, Arshi, it was great talking to you. I know you're running out of time.
Yeah.
Take care. Thank you so much for joining this session. I hope
Thank you,
people loved
everyone.
it, and I know that people already love you. So see you soon again.
See you soon. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.